You know that moment when you're standing at the airport, bags packed, excitement running through your veins, and then the announcement hits? Flight canceled. Please check the desk for rebooking. My stomach sank. I was on my way to an overseas adventure I had been planning for months. A trip to the Maldives, sun, sand, see everything I had imagined. And in an instant, it all crumbled. But here's where it gets real. The cancellation wasn't the worst part. Not by a long shot. I had paid for everything. Flights, hotel, excursions, the works. Up front, in full. Over $3,000 gone. And here I was, standing at the counter with nothing but a few $1,000s, a flight voucher that felt like a joke, and a heap of confusion. To make things worse, the airline wasn't taking responsibility. It's not our fault, they said. Weather. It happens. But I didn't have time to fight them. I was already mentally packing up my trip before I even realized it was slipping away. You're probably wondering, what did you do? Well, that's where the twist comes in. I had travel insurance. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, oh, of course, you're going to tell me to buy insurance, let me tell you. I didn't have it because I thought it was some kind of magical safety net. I had it because, well, I wasn't taking any chances after reading too many horror stories. And honestly, I thought it was just some formality. But when that flight got canceled, I was about to learn why I had made the smartest decision of my life. I pulled out my phone, opened the app, and submitted my claim, feeling a little silly, to be honest. But in less than a week, I had a reimbursement in my account for everything. Flights, accommodations, the tours I'd booked. I couldn't believe it. That was $3,000 back in my pocket, money I thought was just gone. I couldn't wrap my head around it. And here's the thing that hit me like a ton of bricks. It wasn't just about getting my money back. It was about the security. The peace of mind that I didn't have to scramble to pay my bills or sell my belongings to cover the costs. If you're someone like me, someone who doesn't want to rely on others for help, doesn't want to deal with all the stress of a trip falling apart, trust me when I say travel insurance can be a game changer. But here's the real kicker. Not all travel insurance is created equal. Some might only cover you for the basics. Some make you jump through hoops for every little detail. But I found something that actually worked for me. Auras.insure. I'm not saying this just to plug a product. This is honestly something I found that worked, something that made the difference between financial ruin and getting back on my feet after a canceled trip. They weren't just about protecting my wallet. They made the whole process easy, quick, and straightforward. I've had my share of insurance providers, and this one, it actually felt like they cared. It wasn't just about ticking boxes. They took the time to walk me through my options, explaining everything step by step. I wasn't treated like a number. So, if you're going on a trip and you're thinking, is it really worth it? Here's my honest answer. Yes. Yes, it is. I've been there. I've felt that gut punch of uncertainty when a dream vacation comes crashing down. But if you've got the right travel insurance in your corner, you'll be surprised at how quickly you can bounce back. And look, I get it. You don't want to think about insurance when you're packing your bags and dreaming about your getaway. But trust me, having that safety net was the reason I didn't lose my mind and my money when everything went south. So, don't take my word for it. Check it out yourself. Auras.insure, link in the description, might just be the smartest travel decision you'll ever make. Because in the end, a little protection can go a long way.